How son of Hilton hotel owner Adedoyin dumped OAU student caught in a bush, Osun police. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The commissioner who made this known on a radio program in Osogbo, the state capital, said the act was carried out with the assistance of 2 managers. Now the news in detail. The Osun State Commissioner of Police, Olawale Olokode, on Monday, revealed that the son of Dr. Raymond Adedoyin, owner of Hilton Hotel, who is now at large, organized the throwing away of the body of Timothy Adegoke, a master degree student of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, into the bush after being found dead in the hotel. The commissioner who made this known on a radio program in Osogbo, the state capital, said the act was carried out with the assistance of 2 managers. Tribune reports that the CP said one of the receptionists of a hotel who was on duty believed that the victim paid for 2 nights and that he entered the room on Friday between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Friday, adding that by Sunday he would have left. She was the one who went into the room to discover that after several knocks and no response, she came to look for a spare key. Each of the staff, manager, auditor, check and others believed that it was their duty to report to the management of the hotel. After reporting to the MD, he rushed down to the hotel. The MD now asked 2 of his managers to join him and convey the corpse. And up to that point, they believed that he was taking the corpse to the police or hospital. The MD, who drove the vehicle himself, drove them into a bush and asked them to throw the corpse into a bush and instructed them not to reveal it to anyone. The personal property of the corpse was also thrown into the bush, according to them. We combed the bush up till now, nothing of such was found. Timothy died inside the room in Hilton Hotel, and the corpse after 2 days was discovered, which was taken to a bush about 2 kilometers away from the hotel and thrown into a bush. Meticulous investigation of police discovered where the corpse was buried against the claim that it was thrown. 6 suspects were arrested. The suspect confessed that the corpse was found in one of the rooms in the hotel. 3 of the staff packed the corpse and threw it into the bush. None of them confessed to the actual killings, but right now, the corpse was taken to Uni-Osun Teaching Hospital. None of the staff informed the police. It was the report of a missing person that made the anti-kidnapping team to discover the body after the meticulous investigation. Trailed the so-called missing person to that hotel and then traced the corpse to where it was found. Adedoyin was arrested. He came when the police required his presence at the station. I am not aware of any video or audio from suspects. I cannot comment on what I am not aware of. We have done everything humanly possible to do justice to the investigation. The autopsy will guide us in the prosecution. The evil that men do. The evil that men do. Now, who will believe? Who will believe now that this man actually died in the hotel room and his death was natural? Who will believe? First of all, who even told you that he's dead? Did you rush him to the hospital? Was he rushed to the hospital? If he was in the hospital, you'd not say, okay, fine, this person was even trying to save. Yes, even if it would take time, but you will know that this person was actually rushed to the hospital. He was not rushed to the hospital. The police were not informed. First of all, first things first, if you know your hands are clean, you inform the police. Yes, it is going to be difficult, but it will save you a lot. Now, there is nothing that is going to be said. There is nothing that you will say or do that will make them think that you did not kill this particular man in question. That is just the truth. 2 different stories with various theories to back it up. Said that the police are charging the main story of a body buried close to the hotel, and now a body thrown into a bush nearby. First question, how did the master student die? Till now, confirmed autopsy carried out in the body recovered just police media reports. It is clear that the owner of the hotel has a critical point to explain. Of course, he has. There is no 2 ways about it because they called the manager of the hotel, and of course, he was the one that gave the order. Then, if he gave that order, then something fishy is actually going on. He vividly denied that the student lodged in his hotel. When evidence is sure otherwise, He sent lawyers to change the story, and they got caught. Police, on the other hand, are now giving two stories. It is better they come transparent because tomorrow it may be someone close to them to be victim in another hotel elsewhere. The evil that men do. How do you even go about killing your person? Somebody comes to do businesses with it. It is investing in your business. How? May God continue to save us. Sincerely, of course, this man left his house not knowing that this calamity would befall him. Both the son, the managers, the father should be reprimanded indefinitely. What is wrong with us here in Africa? So many superstitious beliefs. How would you even think of using your fellow man for rituals? The richest man in the world with Elon Musk, Bill Gates and others. Do they do money rituals before they made it too? Sincerely, this is not even a case of money rituals. It might not be, sincerely, but I'm just saying they have a lot of things to explain. The police are under a spell. You said he never dumped the corpse in the bush. He buried it in a shallow grave. You are still saying he dumped it again. I knew there can never be any good news from the police. The Almighty will surely reward you all. In this Nigeria, it is better to trust armed robbers than Nigerian police. May Nigeria never happen to us. Amen. Amen to that. May this Nigeria that we see and hear of every day, may it never happen to any of us or our loved ones. Amen. Is it the son that wants to use Mr. Timothy or the father? Don't divert our attention. All of them must be arrested, including their native doctor. It is very sad. Only God knows the number of people this man has killed in that hotel, because definitely this can never be his first time. Sincerely, to be sincere. Another good point. It is because this particular one now, maybe he was careful enough to have told his family members that, look, this is where I am, he boarded the hotel, he lodged in the hotel. This is the hotel I am, I have lodged, I'm in the room now. Maybe he gave them that communication. And then, that is why the raid was actually able to get there. If it is someone that maybe is the kind of person that maybe he just goes about doing his own thing, that is how this case would have been closed. And I am sure the Nigerian police will collect money to change the story to allow this man go scot-free. May God comfort his family. In fact, comforting people nowadays scares the hell out of me. He scares me. It is well. If I should collect the stick from his hand and hit his nose, imagine the statement after found dead for 2 days. Which way in Nigeria? It is either they use his blood or to go back to his body and remove part later. I could remember the time this man was lobbying for Oni title that time, assuming he eventually became the king. That is how people would have been missing every day, and that would have been a big slap to Yoruba race. Please let us get something right. You knock on the door and nobody opened the door. You try several times and no response. The next thing to do is to invite the police. In this case, somebody wants to cover up something by throwing a dead person into the bush. Exactly. It shows you have a hand in his death and you try to cover it up. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.